Okay, what's up, you guys? Today's video, I'm going to walk you through what it looks like to weekly plan with the Live My Gospel app. So get stoked. You're also going to get a sneak peek preview of the new update, hopefully coming here in a couple of days. Got some exciting things. First and foremost, some new widgets coming, so get excited for that. Okay, but let's just walk you through weekly planning. This is how you can do it. You can do it however you want, really, but I'll show you how I do it. And there might be some new features in the app that you'll find useful for weekly planning. Get your Preach My Gospel open. I actually don't think I'm going to use that a lot right now. Actually, I am. I will. Preach My Gospel is great. Weekly planning is great. Sunday, weekly planning time. Okay, so jumping into it, I just reported everything so far today. Got that all looking good. You can hit this little exclamation point button. This is cool, guys. I just figured out how to put my phone here. The one up here. I don't know how to do that. This one. And it will show you all of the unreported events, which we have none. So we're all caught up. So I would start probably with reviewing my goals from the last week, seeing how I did on my goals, and as well the people in the app that, I want to be in touch with, the relationships, friendships in my life is how I would start. So reviewing my key indicators, I kind of have a lot of key indicators right now. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if it's good to have like less key indicators, but I kind of have a lot right now. So gospel studies, I did pretty good at this week. I wasn't perfect. Looks like I missed, Thursday and maybe Tuesday on there. But it was an improvement from last week. I actually just think I wasn't very good at using the app. I hope I read my scriptures more than 2 days. But I've been deleting the app occasionally as I do new updates. But not bad. 5 out of 7. I have room for improvement. So I would probably want to set my goal as something a little higher next week. Or higher than 5. Probably try to get to 7. I think I can get to 7. Same with journaling. Want to get that up to 5. I actually haven't journaled yet today, so I can get that up to 6, which is going to be good. Temple visit. I did not hit temple visit. So I need to do that, and I need to schedule that is what I need to do. New contacts. Hit the goal there. Except some of these were fake ones I put because I needed to make app screenshots. So actually probably only had like 4. Feel free to skip, by the way. I'm kind of slow at talking, but I'm just going to go through weekly planning how I would normally do it, and hopefully this is helpful for you guys. Hit calorie goal, guys. I'm failing hard at this. I need to hit my calorie goal. I'm trying to bulk. And I actually do track my calories with a new app that I'm making. Stay tuned for that. That one's going to cost money though. This one's staying free. Guys, 0 out of 7 on in bed by 9:30. I'm trying to be a morning person, but I'm just so productive at night sometimes. Or I'm doing something fun. Meal planning. Again, something I need to be way better at. I have 6 different meals per day that I put in. And I actually set this goal like a couple days ago. So 5 out of 42. I hit 5 of them. I'll show you how I do it. I do like specifically what I'm going to eat, like a protein bowl, whatever, protein shake for the breakfast. And yeah. Okay. Workouts. I was pretty good at workouts this week. Let's go. Let's go, guys. But I didn't hit my goal. I'm going to get 6 next week, though. Let's do that. Okay. And then my posts. I try to do a post on Instagram and YouTube every day. And I actually did pretty good on this one. So let's get that up to 14 twice a day, and that'll be great. Reading, I was less good on reading, so got to get that up as well. Okay, so that's a quick review of my goals. That's how I would start weekly planning before I go in and set goals for next week. Ooh, I might actually show you how I would do this. I think there's a faster way to do it than what I just did. I'll show you momentum. Momentum is coming in the update. Apple's just reviewing it right now. But basically, you just get momentum points for using the app consistently, and it's can be just a fun way to motivate you, build your score up. So far, we've got a couple different things you can unlock here, like a color theme, which is actually kind of cool. Turns everything that's like pink that you see blue everywhere in the app. Kind of nice, kind of cool. And it's got a cool app icon, and then some other app icons. And I'm gonna just keep making more, but right now I just got 4 up there. So just kind of fun way to motivate you to keep using the app consistently, right? I'm probably talking too much. It's probably a super boring video, but I'm just talking to the camera. But you can read that if you want, pause it. That's how it's calculated. It's pretty simple. It's basically just like every time you make progress towards your goals, you just get a little bit more momentum. So that's that. Got 39 last week. Most you can get is 50, so not horrible. Okay, so, oh yeah, and then I'd also look at the people section. Like, I kind of review the people in my life, especially the people that, like, I would want to focus on this week or whatever. I've actually not really been using the people feature as much as I think I should. I need to add more people to events and stuff like that, so, like, I made this app, so I should be using it, but I find it just, like, a little tedious to add people to the events. Maybe I just need to be a little bit less lazy, but send me any ideas that you guys have on how to improve the people thing here. But so far I've just got like anytime I guess I add contacts or something. But yeah, and then I just did this first screenshot. So I really need to be better at using the people section. But here's how I would do it if I were weekly planning. I would probably come into here and I'd just hit the next week. So this is current week. I would hit this 3 button right here. Boom. Okay. We're on the future week right now. And you'll notice all my goals are already set. And that is because there's a new feature coming in this update where you can actually hit, let's go back to current week, that toggle right there. Do you see that? Repeat this goal each week. Boom, that toggle. So that just makes it easy because, like, when are you going to set a different goal than like 7 for gospel studies? I mean, maybe you're working up to that or something, and that's totally chill. But like eventually, you probably want to get to the point where you're just like doing a gospel study every day, and so why would you have to just like put it in every time? So here's what I would do. So now I'm on the homepage in the future week, okay, and then I would tap on gospel study, and I'd see like, okay, what I get last week, okay, I got a 5. I got a 5, and what happens if I change it right now? Yeah, it goes down to that. Now I'm curious what happens if I go to the next week. And it goes to 7. But I think you can change that in the current week. So, wait, yeah. So this is the next week. August 3rd. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to set my goal at 6 just because it's like a realistic goal. Like, I'll give myself one day where I can miss and kind of set that realistic. And it's like 1 up from 5, and it'll be just like progress. And then the next week I can hit 7. So I'm going to go with a 6 there for my gospel studies. And then it's super important that you just like schedule it. So here in this schedule section, if you like didn't have anything scheduled, like when are you actually going to do it? So put it in your schedule. I obviously just have a repeating event, and I have it set for 5:30 right now. I'm trying to wake up hecka early. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it this week. But anyway, I end up moving it up sometimes. Like, when did let's look at the current week. 9 a.m. Yeah. So anyway, that's when I was realistically doing it because I just moved it. But, yeah, okay, 6. Gospel studies, boom. I mean, I kind of already walked through all of these. Journal, I'm going to hit 7. Temple visit, here's where I actually got to schedule it. So I actually did schedule one because this was an invitation at church. So I scheduled it, viewed on the calendar. It's right here on Tuesday. So it's in the calendar. I'm going to go and do it. I'm going to go and do it. So I love the temple. Perfect. New contacts. I think I might goal set at 5 right now. And what am I doing this week? Yeah, sure. I can meet new people, get new contacts. That's great. Okay, goal set at 5. Hit calorie goal. Guys, looking bad. 21010. I think I'd be happy if I hit a 3 this week. Let's keep it low and let's just hit 3, guys. Small wins at first and we can work up from there. Okay, set my goal at 3. See how I'm doing this? Looking at the graph, set my goal. All right, we're on to the next goal. In bed by 9:30, you guys. Oh, zeros for the last 3 weeks. Although I think I actually just didn't set goals 1 week, which is no. This is a long video. I'm sorry, you guys. Hopefully this is useful. Let's just get 2. If I can go to bed twice before 9:30, it's going to help me with my goal of becoming more of a morning person. So it's kind of early. Oh, it's only 8:48 right now. My phone's time is way messed up. Okay, guys, I can hit this goal today. Okay, 2 is set there. Meal plan, you guys, 42 of these meals. I got them all scheduled in here. Repeating events. This is my meal plan. I'm testing this out because I just got to be more consistent. So let's go ahead and just do. I'm going to really try hard this week, and I think I can get 20. Like, let's just start with 20. Let's work up from there. Okay, 20. The goal is set. We can get that from 5 to 20. Up by 5:30. Oh, guys. What was my 9:30 goal? Okay, if I'm going to bed twice, I can get up at 5:30 twice. And, you know, it's a realistic goal, like small wins. By small and simple things, our great things come to pass. Yeah. Okay, guys, workouts was pretty good last week. Let's get a 6. I can get a 6. I'm loving it. All right. Guys, posts. I hit 10 last week. Let's get a perfect week. Let's go 14 for 14. Posting on Etsy. Try to do every morning. New listing. I can tell you guys about this business another time. Ask me if you want, but it's kind of fun. My goal is 6. Once every day except for Sunday. Let's do that. Reading. What was my goal last time? Let's just go with 5. I think I can go from 3 to 5. Okay. My goals are set, you guys. Okay, so that's a lot of weekly planning right there. And then what I would do next after you've got your goals set is I'd go in each of these and make sure you have, you know, scheduled events for when these are going to happen. Ooh. I'm noticing a glitch. There shouldn't be check marks there. That's going to ship in the next update, but I'll change that for the next one after that. Okay. So we got our goals set there. We've got everything scheduled. I mean, really, that's how I do it. I should probably use this people section more. Let's see if there's anything I can... Yeah, like, who would I want to focus on this week? I think I could add this in a group. Got my 2 Ask Out group. I need to set more groups up. But yeah, you can use some groups, figure out who you want to reach out to this week, that kind of thing. Let's go to your calendar. You know, you can take a look through. Guys, maybe this is a bad weekly planning video. Maybe you guys should send me your weekly planning videos because it's been a year and a half since I've been on my mission. And I've kind of forgotten what good weekly planning looks like. But, you know, it's not bad. I'm getting better at it. My computer just went in dark mode. Okay, well, thinking about, I've got all my things set up already. Should I invite someone to my temple visit? I feel like that would be a good time to invite someone to a temple visit. Maybe I'll get my roommate. What the? Landon. Alright. And you know what? Give me a reminder to Focus on calendar. When am I gonna text Landon? Let's see if he wants to come to the temple. Let's go Monday. Maybe I'll just talk to him at this thing. Okay. Save that. You know, now I've got a time. Oh yeah, let's put something in the notes here. Invite to temple. You know, that'd be good. I gotta hang out with Landon more. We have a very different sleep schedule. Except not even this week. Okay. Boom. This temple visit. Save. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I'd maybe look through anything else important that I got coming up. Got a test coming up next week. And that's what I do. Okay, that's weekly planning, guys. That's weekly planning. But yeah, mostly just how I set goals there. So I want to show you guys a couple of the things that are coming in this next update, just to give you guys a sneak peek. If you're following the YouTube channel, I'm thinking probably like 2 people are gonna view this, maybe 0. You know, and that's okay. That is okay. I'm just here to serve. Map's mostly the same. Okay, so guys, missions. You can join your mission. This is gonna be kind of just like a little friendly competition. You know, a little friendly competition can be motivating. It can help you be more consistent and just stick with your goals. So basically, it's momentum. So the more you use the app consistently, and it's not like who's studying the scriptures more or who's working out more, or who goes to the temple more. It's not like that. It's like based on the goals you set for yourself. So it's like, how often are you consistently hitting your goals? And how often are you trying, you know? Because I think in the plan of salvation, like Heavenly Father and Jesus Christ, they don't necessarily care specifically about like the numbers that you're hitting. Like, of course they do, you know, a little bit, but what they care most about is like you're trying your best every day. And always trying to remember Jesus Christ and always trying to keep your covenants. But I don't think he's like marking tallies for every time you read your scriptures or pray or whatever. But yeah, so this is how mission momentum works. You can look at that if you want. And then this is the missions leaders board. Oh, Alabama Birmingham mission is way ahead right now. Ho. It's a good mission, isn't it? But yeah, every single mission here. So you join your mission in settings, Rising this week, and we're gonna see if this is fun or not. I don't even know. You can kind of see the people in your mission. You can add them as comps if you want, which is kind of neat. And then you've got comps. Guys, I'm stoked about this check-ins thing. So, also, aren't the moments looking clean? The moments are looking clean. Except, where are they all going? Why are they all gone? 2 days ago, 4 weeks ago, 2 months ago. This app's been around for 2 months. Okay, your profile's up here. Guys, I'll show you how the comp accountability thing works. So, accountability key indicators. You can turn it off if you want. Except I'm going to keep it on. But basically, you choose a couple key indicators, up to 3, that you want to be held accountable for. Your comps are going to be able to see them and your last 6 weeks progress. And then look here at this box, automatic check-ins every Thursday at noon and every Sunday at 4 p.m. Halfway through the week and right towards the finish line at the end of the week. It's going to send your key indicators to all of your comps, kind of like a little snapshot. So right here, you see my workouts. And then it's going to just be like all in one little compact section, so it doesn't like spam your whole feed of moments. That is very short. Except there's more here, which I don't know why that... It doesn't show my own or something. No, it's because I've been messing with the... Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so that's a way to keep yourselves accountable to some of your key indicators. So that is cool. Let me know your thoughts on that, if it's helpful or not. Yada, yada. Anyway, those are all the biggest updates. And guys, I I need your thoughts on this. Oh yeah, also some more on privacy here. Everything that you upload to this app is basically no one's ever going to see it besides yourself. End-to-end encrypted, and even the stuff that even gets sent is like useless stuff, like what color your events are and the titles of your events sometimes, but it's all end-to-end encrypted. But like your contacts always stays on your phone numbers, none of that's ever uploaded. And you're like, how do you do it, how do you save it? It's kind of complicated, but it's like each contact is assigned an ID number, and the reason there is a cloud backup is in case you delete the app and want to come back and have your progress saved is always a good thing. Guys, share Live My Gospel. Share it with Return Missionaries. Share it with your mission group chat. Share it on your social media. I'm not trying to make money on this app. This is just something I love. I'm building it for myself and to just bless other Return Missionaries. So I did add this support Live My Gospel section, and this was a debate for me because I want the understanding to be that this is a free app, and I want my goal is just to get this in the hands of as many Return Missionaries as possible. However, I think like praying about it and just thinking about it, this is basically just like accepting support donations that are going to be used to making this app better. For example, the software I use costs money, so it's going to pay for that. And then the other thing it's going to pay for is advertising. So that's pretty much, advertising is pretty much where everything is going to go for any like support, tips, donations, whatever. Because I want to get this app out to as many Return Missionaries as possible. Costs money to run ads, but honestly, I've done a couple experiments. My ads are pretty effective. Like, it usually costs like 9 cents per download. And so that's great because lots of Return Missionaries are getting that. So if you come in here and donate like $5, that just means I'm running on ads, and $5 would be like, was that 50-ish? 50 new downloads. So basically it's just going to be self-staying that way, but you of course do not have to donate. Apple requires that you give a couple things, so like there's going to be a couple app icons, color themes, but that's pretty much it. And then there'll also be some like insider development notes and stuff for becoming a supporter. And obviously, like, don't do this if you're a broke college student. Like, the app is free. Like, do not do this. But like, I don't know, if you become rich and famous someday, like, you can do this if you want, but just know that everything is here. Like, the reason is just so I can get this to more people and make it as good as possible for you guys. And also the other reason I'm doing this is because like people are like, oh, you don't make money on this app, oh, you must be like selling the data or something. Like, sometimes people are suspicious if it's like completely free. They're like, well, why are you doing this? And it's like, oh, well, I just love it. Like, it's so fun to make, and I want to help other people out. And they're like, you crazy. So this is also just like makes seem a little bit more trustworthy, you know? So yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing now. But you know, tell me, you guys are the early adopters of this app. If that's like, I think that's chill. Okay. That's everything in this video. It was mostly just me blabbing, but hopefully this is useful, and good luck weekly planning. Adios.